You know what's worse than losing the love of your life? Watching him live in the same house with you, knowing you're the reason he's gone. Every morning, I wake to the sound of his footsteps in the hallway, measured, distant, careful. Every move is calculated to avoid brushing against me. Technically, he's still my husband, but the man I married disappeared the day he found out about my affair. We still live together, not because we want to, but because selling the house now would mean losing almost everything we invested. So we agreed, really he decided, that we'd stay here until the end of the year. 3 more months. 3 more months of quiet punishment. 3 months ago, my life was perfect. 6 years married to Ron. He wasn't flashy or overly romantic, but he was steady, reliable, safe. That word, safe, echoed in my head until it felt like an insult. Then Ethan appeared at work. Confident. Funny. He had this way of making you feel like the only person in the room. Lunch breaks became drinks after work. Compliments became touches. And one rainy Friday night, I crossed a line I swore I wouldn't. I told myself it would be just once. It wasn't. Every night I came home to Ron cooking dinner, asking about my day, trusting me. And every night, the guilt twisted in my chest until I drowned out by texting Ethan. But affairs are never as hidden as you think. Ron found out through my phone. I'd left it on the kitchen counter while I showered. Ethan sent a selfie, wearing my favorite sweater, the one Ron bought me on our honeymoon. Caption, "Missing you already, baby." Ron didn't yell, didn't throw the phone. He just waited. When I came out of the bathroom, he looked at me, not angry, not sad, just empty. That night, he moved into the guest room. The next morning, he told me the plan. Separate finances, no rings, live as roommates until the house sells. He said he'd never forgive me, not in this lifetime. At first, I tried to win him back. Cooked his favorite meals, made small talk, left notes on the fridge. He ignored them all. His kindness was gone, replaced by polite indifference. Somehow, that hurt more than rage. We became strangers sharing the same walls, passing each other in the hallway. Without looking up, I'd hear him laughing in the living room, but never with me. He started going out more, sometimes coming home after midnight. One night, I stayed up until he walked in. His shirt smelled faintly of perfume, not mine. My stomach twisted, but I had no right to ask. Still I did. "Is there someone else?" "Not yet," he said without hesitation. "But when there is, it won't be a secret." That was the moment I knew I'd truly lost him. After that, the days blurred together. I avoided being home, just to escape the emptiness in the next room. But sometimes I catch glimpses of the man I loved, standing in the kitchen with messy hair and a coffee mug, and for a second, I remember what it felt like when he loved me back. A week ago, I found him sitting in the living room, late at night, looking through our wedding album. I stood in the doorway, words caught in my throat. He closed the book, looked at me, and said, "You had everything, and you traded it for nothing." I didn't argue. He was right. Now I'm counting down the days until he's gone for good. Every laugh I hear from the next room, every trace of his cologne in the hallway, every pair of his shoes by the door, it's like living with a ghost who's still alive. People think losing someone means they vanish from your life. The truth? Sometimes the cruelest thing is having to see them every day, knowing they'll never be yours again. Some mistakes don't just end a relationship. They trap you inside the wreckage you built, one day at a time.